Hello, hello. How's it going, everybody? And welcome in as the roulette action continues here with this great match. I don't know if our players have received the link yet here, but considering that I see 1 minute on the timer, maybe that is gonna be a bit delayed. Players are not online yet, it seems, but it certainly is a hype matchup that we got going on here. Quatility versus Yannini, two of the best roulette players in the world going up against each other. Yeah, both players are ready. But yeah, two of the best roulette players in the world going up against each other. First here on the map where Quatility has the map record. This is gonna be such an exciting matchup. Trying to hype it up here, but the timer is running down so quickly. We get our first spin already here. We get Rico Delgado has to be killed with fire as the shaman. We have Jorge Franco has to be killed with a loud SMG. Non-target pacification as the construction worker, and Andrea Martinez has to be killed with a cleaver as the drug lab worker. What a spin we got. There's Rico, Fire, and Shaman. Let's see if our players maybe really, yeah, it looks like Quatility at least are locking in on the oil canister here and getting in already. But yeah, as I was trying to say before the match here, both these players have played against each other before. That was actually a year ago in RR13 with Quatility getting a 6-2 win. So yeah, that's the only time these two players have played in the past, but there's impossible to predict this match, and probably these two guys, both with the toughest matchups here within the first 3 rounds of this tournament, with Quatility having met Mu and Owa reset their own Quatilities, and with Quatility having played Alex Hiller and Mu before, now facing off against Yannini. But Yannini, on the other hand, having played against six-time champion, correct me if I'm wrong, Ducker in his first match, and then Nezuko, which is one of the favorites to win this tournament, in his second match, and now Quatility. Yannini truly has had a tough three opening. Is gonna have three tough opening matches here. But yeah, we see Yannini gets going though. On the other end, starts over here by the shaman. But yeah, Quatility gets this KO cleanly this time on Rico, and is ready to spill some oil. Yeah, Yannini hiding everybody here, and is moving on now. Quatility, fortunately, here has had to reset a couple of times, while Yannini is now 2 minutes into his spin here. It's gonna be such a tough spin this for our players with NTKO conditions. Have I been muted? Hopefully I haven't. But Yannini here. Yeah, I mean, I got confused here with my stream setup for a second, but everything looks good right now. But yeah, quatilyti, of course, has done his setup there on Rico and is moving on now. Looks like he is running towards Andrea here, looking for that isolation. Yannini is putting himself in a difficult position here, though. As we see here, quatilyti, yeah, goes for this construction worker. On the other hand, has cleaned his disguises up there. Of course, a lot of enforcers here, but Yanni should be knowing where to pad here. Quatility with the disguise grab almost gets late here on Andrea, but is able to clean it up, gets her KO'd, and will most likely now angle himself for Jorge. Or he could get the Shaman Fire kill right now if he really, really wanted to. Let's see what Quatility has on his mind. Yanni, on the other hand, in an interesting position. Is he trying to get Jorge? I'm sorry, get Rico into this bathroom here. Ah, interesting seeker shot, but yeah, hits clean. Nobody sees him. Should have an easy setup for this fire killer now. Quatility here, running as fast as he possibly can, heading towards Jorge. Should have a loud SMG already picked up from Rico's guard. It's a great point in the cycle there. Jorge on the quatility's end should be able to get this. Of course, loud Jorge. Ooh, yeah, very nice there. That should make it so that it doesn't hit anybody else with that Demetic. Good stuff there by Quatility. But yeah, loud kills on Jorge usually is never an issue if you just stand far enough away and take the shot. Because nobody's gonna check out the body later, if I'm not mistaken here. But yeah, Yannini gets done with his Rico kill there. Very, very nice. And but I don't know if you can say who's ahead of who here right now. Because Yannini is gonna have to pat back a little bit, but he's gonna hit up. Oh, some whooshing. Oh, Yannini has to be careful there not to be seen. Quatility, on the other hand, plays it extra careful here in front of this, or ahead of this loud SMG kill. He does not want to take that risk and just shoot him. It's so sketchy right there. Ooh, gets the box clean. He actually opts to box both of Jorge's guards there. And yeah, we see Yannini trying to pat through here is always a nightmare. We see how difficult it is here for Yannini, having to wait for these cycles and yeah, very careful with that camera shot, but gets it done. Should be able to hit up Andrea here on her second cycle. If anything, she should be down in her office right now, if I'm not mistaken. And as we see, also Blunts and Beats coming in with the raid there. Welcome in, everybody. As we see Quat and Yannini here going head to head in this hype matchup here. Yeah, quatilyti gets is now done with his kill. He's playing it careful and moving along here. Now looking to acquire the drug lab disguise. The Dean is pointing it out in the chat there, 7:30. I really hope Yanni isn't missing this now. And by being a little bit late. Oh, he hits a similar spot to where we saw quatilyti earlier. Oh, he does not opt for the bullet distraction back inside. But he is gonna catch her on the toilet. He is gonna catch her on the toilet. But as it stands right now, both players 1 kill each. Of course, quatilyti has everything set up. He has the disguise. He has and shaman is the one thing he's missing. But it does looks like he's heading towards the shaman right now. It's interesting to see how this is gonna end. Both players, different approaches. Yanni, of course, with 2 kills now, but it's really not possible to say whether or not he's ahead. As arguably, Yannini has the toughest kill left there. And we see quatilyti also needs to hide the bodies. Of course, it's 8 minutes now on the timer for quatilyti. About if you're 10 minutes, I think it is, and those 2 militia soldiers are gonna come up here. Ooh, stressed out there, Quat. Running a bit around, but yeah, the second kill is done. And yeah, I mean, from my point of view here, we're gonna have to see an emetic first on Yannini's end before we see an isolation. On Quat's end, it's just running over and throwing a cleaver. So, but yeah, there's really, Quat really has to make a huge mistake here to mess this up. But yeah, very, very, very close. But yeah, Dean is pointing it out in chat here. Does Yannini have an emetic left? 2 seeker shots used. There is a peekaboo opportunity though he could go for, but it's a very sketchy one. But yeah, of course a scoring update now on screen as well, as Afro is tying up her match against the Soviet. So all action happening at the same time here. Yeah, I almost want to say GG's right now. Quat can't really make any mistakes. Yanni certainly can make some mistakes here. As we see, this situation here is very rough for Yannini. And yeah, it should be a clean path over to the bus stop from Quat here. Guns are green as it stands, but let's wait a few seconds here with calling it. You never know what can happen. Yeah, quatilyti hits the finish prompt right there, and 12 minutes and 51 seconds on the in-game timer. We will see if Yannini can catch air, but 15 seconds is unfortunately should be out of range here for Yannini, which is very unfortunate. But in the end there, very cleanly done by quatilyti, and he gets his own map pick here, leading now 2-0 before we head on to Sapienza, which will be our second map. But yeah, great stuff here by our players on the first map here. Love to see this this high level of gameplay by both players. Sapienza arriving then in just over a minute, and this time we're heading to the map where Yannini has the map record. So yeah, both players selecting the map where they have the map record here. So that's always a lot of fun. And of course, Yannini having been here way too many times. That's and 27 wins here as well. That's insane. And 40 seconds till our spin arrives. Both players getting ready here, setting themselves up. See if I can maybe do a little bit of a refresh there, because I seem like I was maybe a little bit behind on quads and at least. So yeah. Waiting and waiting now. I am at least so excited for this match, so just waiting here in full suspense for the timer to run down to see these awesome players go head to head here in Sapienza. And here we go, we get Silvio Caruso, Impact Explosive as the gardener, and Francesca De Santis, Consumed Poison as the green plumber. And Yannini does certainly know what to do here, it seems, just no hesitation, loading right in. But quatilyti, of course, right next to him. See an explosive golf ball there on Yannini's end being picked up. Same with quatilyti. And yeah, just running along here as fast as possible, both players. As it stands now, only low time separating them, and see how mirrored this gameplay is going to be. We see at least Yannini has opted for the sniper here, which quatilyti does look like he hasn't done. But of course, the consumed poison of Francesca kill is very, very available, so that shouldn't be anything to really worry about. Yeah, it's very mirrored so far, very mirrored. Timing wise, also in a very similar spots here, so this is going to be so exciting to see how this one moves along if anybody resets here. And quatilyti actually doesn't struggles to make up his mind there, but yeah, just says no, I gotta get this Franny kill first. Let's bother with the gardener disguise later. But that is 3-4 seconds wasted right there. And yeah, Yannini right by the office now. About 10 seconds ahead on the in-game timer. I did not notice there if Yannini shot the panel, but we certainly saw quatilyti do that. I really hope Yannini did the same here. Or else Quat might be able to turn it around just based on that. Yeah, it looks like the panel. Oh, the panel has not been shot on Yanni's end, but now Sylvia should already be heading over here. So yeah, nice stuff here by Quat, speeding it up even further. Wow, very nice stuff here, getting the drop down off the table. Quat has a trank here. There should be very little body dragging, and could. But yeah, it's also a lot of rip potential in their head turns and telepathy. So I gotta be careful. You see the timer currently on Quatsen is gonna have 3 guards stuck on. With that guard still being around, so plays it extra careful here. I'm very curious as how he misses the first rank though. But yeah, he has a bunch of them. Causes a lockdown. Ooh, this is a weird situation. He has knocked out the chef outside. I'm very worried, but he did get the trank. does now drag, and we see Yannini being extra careful with the chef in that regard. But oh, this is so nerve-wracking right now. Is quatilyti gonna get this done here? Tosses the golf ball. Ooh, yeah, gets a very nice ragdoll there on Silvio, and this shouldn't be anything to worry about in this position by Quat. Great stuff there, tranking both those guys. And yeah, he's moving along now. Has to toss the EMP. But yeah, this is advantage Quat as it stands here. Opting to shoot the panel early there and doing the table drop down might be the big difference maker here for quatilyti as it stands. And yeah, EMP drop is clean, and he has clicked the finish prompt there, quatilyti. 4 minutes and 25, very good stuff. But yeah, Yannini on the other hand is opting for the lockdown, and at this point, this is what Yannini needs to do if he wants to hit the photo finish window. But it should not matter, considering that Quad loaded longer anyways, so and loaded in later. So this one should be a GG in this position, and very, very nicely done here by quatilyti here, just doing stuff super efficient all the way and getting it done. But yeah, GG's here to both players. Is we see Yannini of course getting this done here in the end, but Quat just super fast and clean there with that table drop down that I absolutely love to see as well. But 4-0 now to quatilyti, and he is on match point going into our third map, which is going to be Dartmoor. Another super exciting map, especially when you get two players of this type of caliber that we have right here. I think it's a 100% chance we're going to see a photo finish. Of course, whether or not it's a photo finish tie, it's always a different story, but a photo finish in Dartmoor is pretty much inevitable when you see two players of this caliber. Yeah, quatilyti here showcasing maybe the only strat that could beat the current map record. A strat which I guess is it still the SA run, like the SA world record run for Dartmoor? I'm not actually sure if it is, but it used to be. This bomb launch and the falling object, such a nice strat. But yeah, it's one of those where it's impossible for me to have any pre-match prediction who's gonna win this one. It's I see the personal best there, 156 on Yannini and 155 on quatilyti. It's impossible to predict between these players, but based on the first two maps here, quatilyti just has proven an ability here to just be a little bit more efficient with everything, both on Santa Fortuna and Sapienza there. So let's see if he also has the ability to prove himself a bit more efficient here in Dartmoor. They have actually played here before as well, with Quat winning that one, but the spin is arriving here now. We get Alexa Carlisle Electrocution as Undertaker. Both players here bit too back and forth. This might give advantage Yannini here being so quicker on the loadout here. But big whoosh there by Yannini. Really hope that doesn't cost him in any way here. Ooh, nice little bump. He is ahead as it stands. But going to the Undertaker in your suit disguise is never a good idea based on personal experience. It's curious to see if Yannini has a disguise change in mind here as he moves along. We see that on Quats and already opting to get into a different disguise here. Should be able to hit the same tranquilizer timing here on the Butler. So yeah, interesting. Let's see here, because as it stands, there's no doubt that Yannini is ahead here. But he might be making it too difficult. Ooh, yeah, this is very nice here by Yannini. This is the stuff that you want to see here. He's trying to set this. I don't know if he's trying too hard here. I don't know. Now this guard is gonna come in and ruin everything for him. Oh, I don't know if this was a smart move here by Yannini. He's making it really weird for himself here. And it's a rip! It's a rip! No way! I don't know if Yannini was just winging it there, feeling desperate, trying to catch up to quatilyti, but... Ooh, uh, what an unfortunate rip. But yeah, we see Quat on the other hand there. Doesn't even care about using his tranquilizer on this painter over there, or what she's doing. But yeah, has additional tranks there now, has an opportunity to just trank Alexa's guard and just place a little taser here. But yeah, it can still go wrong. We've seen players have issues with this taser before, and how it has this extended legal action potential. So gotta be careful here, quatilyti. But yeah, he presses the finish prompt there. That should be done here. We see him also exit here. That should indeed be a GG. Ooh, Yannini was ahead there. I don't know if he was trying something that he hadn't done there before, but that was such an unfortunate rip. Quatility on the other hand doing the tried and trusted approach, and it works out in his favor in the end. 2 minutes and 13 seconds on the in-game timer, and a sweep here in the end. Very, very well done and very well played there to Quatility. Really proving here that he's here to play this tournament. Very, very, very strong showing by him today. He had a few rips early on in Santa Fortuna, but yeah, got everything done here in the end. Very, very great stuff. But yeah, GG's to both players, and there might be some more action going on right now. I'm not sure if the Aphrodite match versus Soviet is still going on. It might be, so I might just move on and raid that one. Raid Crazy for Daisy instead of sitting around here. But we might as well just take a quick look at how the standings are tuning out. I mean, this was a match that was super duper important to win for both players here. Being 1 and 2 this early on in the tournament, of course, Yannini, arguably, there's no question about it now, he's had the toughest draw so far in the tournament. But yeah, it's being 1 and 2 like quatilyti, it's now being here in 17th place is a very important win for him, but by no means is Yannini out the tournament yet. But he might just have to win all the remaining matches in order to get through. But I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. But GG's and GG's to both our players here, and thank you so much to Reaper again for being such a great admin. I'm gonna double check here, see if the other match is still live, and then just raid out there, because it doesn't make sense to run through upcoming when Crazy for Daisy is gonna do that for you later. That match is indeed live right now on Isle of Scale, so you guys head over there and enjoy yourself. You know what? It actually looked like that match ended right now. So Afro just won that match 6-2, as I was about to raid Crazy for Daisy. So I think I'm just gonna run through uh, what's coming next here. I might as well. But yeah, on the other side, of course, after winning 6-2 in the end, they're after having some technical difficulties earlier on in that match. But great that that match eventually got done here. But might as well up. But yeah, we got In for Fun versus Bilal W in about half an hour before worst raid ever indeed, Eagle. But yeah, In for Fun and Bilal W in about half an hour there. Glebalk and Trudelfra is gonna cast that one, while 6 hours after that we got Bedazzle versus T-North. So there are more action going on today. So hopefully you guys are gonna stick around and catch all that. But with that, I'm instead gonna wish you guys a good night, and yeah, make sure you come back later for some more roulette action. See you later.